Hello. Ugh. Good timing, I suppose. I apologize if I seem or sound tired. It's because I am, but that's okay. I wanted to take this opportunity to talk to you. This is not a bad video, by the way. This is very much Matt Pat on the couch vibes, not what's happening here. So do not be anxious or paranoid. I have good news, bad news, good news. And the bad news isn't even really that bad. The good news is I'm not going anywhere. The good news is also that we're at 1.94 thousand subscribers. We're almost at 2K. That's pretty cool. That's pretty good news in my book. But yeah, the good news is I'm not going anywhere. I know I've been gone for like a month. And for some of my really, really old subscribers, that's normal. That's perfectly normal. For some of my newer subscribers, a couple weeks is a little weird because usually I was like every week, sometimes multiple videos a week, and then things started slowing down and slowing down and slowing down and slowing down. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not abandoning YouTube. Bad news, I'm very, very, very busy lately. There's some changes happening at my work, at my real life job, that hopefully will make it easier for me to make stuff, make YouTube content. At the same time, this month, some of you might know, a lot of people, especially friends in my Discord, I have a Discord, by the way, will know that I'm working on a game project. I'm part of an indie team. We are making a game together. This month is a very busy month for us. I can't really show you what I'm doing for fairly obvious reasons. I think I can show just the skeletons moving. I will message them, and if I can, that will be playing on screen now. And you will see some of the skeletons, not actually the models, just some of the stuff I'm doing as an animator. But it's been a lot of fun, and I'm very excited for it. Unfortunately, it takes up a lot of the time that I would normally spend editing videos. So that's been kind of causing a hitch in things. The good news is, though, that I still plan to keep making those videos. I'm not stopping. It may be another month before I really pick up the pace again, unfortunately. But I'm not going anywhere. The second piece of good news, I realize now we're technically on like the fourth good news I've said, but this is when I said good news, bad news, good news, this is the second good news. The other ones were just the first one, and I'm bad at keeping order of things, clearly. The second good news is that because I don't want to just vanish, I'm going to start regularly streaming again. I've wanted to start regularly streaming. I didn't want to ever stop regularly streaming, but I will be doing that at least once a week, probably Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday. There will be a community post with more details, and then I will probably, once that's all decided, I'll have more details in the pinned comment of this video and in the description of this video once that happens. But that will be happening over on Twitch. Link will be in the description, of course, where the links go. So if you want to visit over on Twitch and follow, so that way you can be there when it starts happening. Twitch streams will be happening again. It'll be Risk of Rain. It'll be Risk of Rain 2 VR, which is very fun. If you have a VR headset and you like Risk of Rain, get fucking what's it called? Let me. I use R2 Modman, and it's like brain dead simple to do mods and stuff with R2 Modman. There's a VR mod in there. Just get that. Just get that in R2 Modman. And play Risk of Rain 2 VR. It is so good. Anyways, I'm getting ahead of myself and I'm getting excited. The sniper actually does that. You look down the physical scope and there's an enforcer mod and you can like raise your shield to block a fucking Colossus beam, and it's that meme of the dude with the plate of metal and the fire hydrant. It's just that. I'm getting excited. It's so good. It's so good. I'm getting excited. But there'll probably be VR streams. There'll also be a bunch of other streams. I've been playing Horizon Zero Dawn Forbidden West because the complete edition dropped on PC. And I love Horizon so much. So I've been playing that a bunch. You might see some of that. I very much do the variety stuff over on Twitch. And I want to keep doing the variety stuff here on YouTube as well. I thought about like doing separate channels and stuff like that, but I might just dump it all here. I'm probably just going to dump it all here, to be honest with you. And I hope you guys will enjoy it. I know a lot of people here are just here for Risk of Rain stuff. And I know a lot of people here aren't just here for Risk of Rain. aren't just here for Risk of Rain stuff. But Risk of Rain stuff is what brought you here. So that's kind of what you're familiar with as far as my content goes. But there is going to be a bunch of other stuff. Sorry, I heard something. A bunch of other stuff hopefully coming out. I've actually been working on a small song with one of my partners. We've been making stuff in FL Studio. I even got, recently I got a new MIDI controller, and it's very good and fun. And it makes my brain happy. So much better than trying to write piano lines with a fucking mouse. Ugh, that was a trip. But no, it's been really good. I'm pretty happy with it. So I might be doing stuff like that soon. Because I would like to make some more music. I always wanted to make like covers and stuff. So I'll probably do that a little bit more. What else is important before I go? Because I want to keep this short, and we're already over 5 minutes, so this is probably going to be the end shortly. I am still going to do the guides. I'm not going to, yeah. So a lot of people want a Risk of Rain tier list. I'm sorry, you're not going to get one. All the survivors are fine. If you're struggling to win games, it's not because you're using an F-tier survivor, it's because you don't understand how to play that survivor, or you don't understand the game well enough. It is simply a skill issue, and I mean that in the nicest way possible. Some survivors, like Artificer, are very punishing if you don't play them their intended way. Other survivors are a lot more loose. You can play a little bit more like loosey-goosey with like Acrid, Engineer once you start ramping some items, although why would you? You just stand there and let your turrets do all the work. Commando can kind of play however you want. But like everyone is capable of beating the game very easily. Well, I wouldn't say easily, it's a difficult game. But once you know what you're doing. So there's really, I feel like a tier list just defeats the purpose, and I don't particularly like tier lists, to be honest with you. I really don't, unless it's just like a personal opinion thing. Basically, I have no plans on making a tier list anymore. But I will still be doing Bandit is the next survivor to get a guide, then Commando, and then Secret Survivor. And that's everyone. Man, we're almost done. That's wild. I'm excited. I'm really excited. And then from there, I still want to do some like goofy edited runs. That'll probably be what it is. I'll probably like just do some Risk of Rain 2 runs, some Risk of Rain Return runs, and get like edited kind of high effort shitposty type stuff, because I find that fun. I've also been working on a little like 3D model of that's supposed to represent me and the various whispers to like, you know, whenever we're doing a video, the same way you know, like Russian Badger has their like avatars pop up on screen, or like MatPat or Martin Cedo Pants, or you know, and any of those creators. Reggie does it a lot. I know half of you probably won't even know who. You'll probably know at least 2 of those creators. But yeah, a bunch of creators do that. I'm thinking of doing something similar to that, because I can just 3D model one, and then I can just pose it or like animate it. I'm a 3D animator. It's what I do. It's literally like what I want to be my job. Unfortunately, my job right now is Walmart, and that's another thing I should probably talk about. One of the main reasons I'm not going anywhere, because I could just, you know, make my life a lot less stressful by just not doing YouTube anymore. But I really like making videos. I really like, it's a lot of fun. The goal has always been to do this full time. Unfortunately, that's just not sustainable right now. I get a little bit of money from Twitch here every like half a year. I get like it takes about a quarter to half the year, depending on how well things have been going, and I'll cross their payment threshold and I'll get a payment. I still don't think I've crossed the payment threshold at all for YouTube, just because, you know, the pilot video went fantastic and the other ones did not do nearly as good. I'm still very happy with how they did, to be very clear with you guys. Because y'all, that, you know, about 2,000 subscribers, you guys have been a very loyal core audience. Like every video I put up for Risk of Rain gets those basically 2,000 views, which is really good. Many of them getting more over their lifespan. Hell, I mean, even, what is it? Eventually, a lot of them bump up into like the 5, 6, 7, 8. Acrid and Minor have still both broken 10K. Like, you know, so it is very much not a matter of like I'm unhappy with it. That's fantastic. Any views are fantastic. I'm not sure I'm sure I will, right? If I ever do become like a million subscriber YouTuber, it's I suppose from what I've seen, I think it's kind of hard not to become desensitized to the value of 1,000 views. But as it stands currently, I still very much feel the value of 1,000 views, or even 100 views. I'm very happy about that. Personally, if a video breaks 1,000, that's enough for me to be very happy with it. I consider that good. Because I think expecting every video to be a pilot video, where it's like 56,000, or every video to be, where is it? The Joker tutorial I made back when he released for Smash Ultimate, 44,000. Expecting every video to be that is just, I'm gonna destroy myself trying to do that. That's also just dumb. It's dumb and unrealistic. It's not gonna happen. If it does, cool, but it's not going to. So yeah, I want to keep doing this. I'd love to do this full time, which is why I'm going to continue trying to make content at least somewhere, because Twitch streams are very low effort. I boot up a game, I jump on, and I talk to you guys. And especially some of you, I know in the poll, a lot of people, streams were kind of your guys' collective lowest, or one of the lowest priority interests, which I knew going in, at least for the YouTube part of my audience. I have a YouTube part of my audience, I have 2 different TikTok audiences, I have people who are pretty much only interact with me through Discord, and then I have a Twitch audience. So I knew pretty well how my YouTube community will react. That poll was basically just seeing how close is what I think they want to what they actually want, and it turns out I was pretty much dead on, which good for me. I'm very happy that I'm able to, for the most part, read what you guys are looking for, because the poll turned out pretty much exactly the way I expected it to, with a few pleasant surprises. I thought there would be absolutely no interest in music stuff, but there was a little, so I'm happy about that. But yeah, I think the few of you who have tuned in for some of the streams that I did here on YouTube, we had a lot of fun. So if you're seeing this, if you're one of our long-term people and you haven't, tuned in for a stream, give it a shot. Other people have enjoyed it, even if it wasn't really a thing that interested them too much. It was a lot of fun. But yeah, okay, I'm over 12 minutes now, so I'm gonna quit rambling. Yeah. Not abandoning YouTube, unfortunately, might still be intermittent or gone for the next month or so. Gonna start trying to stream on Twitch regardless, even during that time, so I can at least be around, because in the content landscape, stagnation is death. So, and I like to just keep making stuff. I really don't want to just stop. So, yeah. Goodbye.